Oh wow, what a view. I'm guessing you've got a fear of heights. I've suddenly got very wobbly.
You know what? I was the same. I was like, I can literally not look down.
As much as I'm liking it out here, I still feel really sick. Yeah. So should we go back inside? Let's go back inside. I'm Lawrence Barretto, and over the last decade, my day job has been interviewing the world's best drivers in Formula One. For a change of pace, now I'm going off the grid to delve deeper into the personal lives of these elite racers. Pierre Gasly's career has seen so much already.
Unbelievable! Fantastic job!
He's experienced miraculous highs.
I'm given this chance. Now it's in my hand. I'm in control. People wrote me off too quickly.
Historical. That's historical.
And devastating lows.
I think that's the most pressure I've ever felt in my life. And it was like a slap in my face where I thought, okay, what do I need to do more?
Gasly trying to make the move. He's hit him! It's all gone away for Pierre Gasly.
No!
Did you get any advance warning at all that this was coming?
No.
What did he do? What did he try to attack?
You don't make friends on track. You always do what you gotta do to win.
I hung out with Pierre in his adopted home city of Milan. Hey man,
Hello.
how you going?
Good to see
Yeah,
you.
good to- Huh?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me around.
Yeah, welcome in Milan.
It looks pretty comfy.
Pretty much where I half live, let's say, because we're touring around the world so much with all the races.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much home.
It's such a lovely place that you've got.
Well, we took off all the carpets away because Simba, who is actually, I think he got afraid of all of you guys.
Oh, Simba, we'll go find him later, that's okay.
But yeah, we had to take all the carpets away because he's destroyed a few already, but...
Okay, should we have a wander downstairs?
Yeah.
What a room. I would love one of these rooms.
This is a Jordan, actually autographed by Michael Jordan. Big fan of PSG. I got 4 jerseys. I have probably another 25 in my bedroom. I actually met Neymar and Messi in Ibiza on holidays like a couple years ago.
What else are you particularly proud of in this place?
Some trophies, some pictures, mini helmets. That one is probably one of my favorite books. Like
Everyone needs a coffee table book,
exactly.
right?
So I got my race winning one right there. So whoever thinks they've bought my race winning helmets, this is definitely the one. That's the...
There he is.
Ah, there he is. How are you, my boy?
Hey, Simba.
Oi, oi, oi.
Pierre, I wanted to start right at the beginning. Your grandmother was winning kart races. Your grandfather was karting.
I'm glad you know about my grandmother.
Yeah. I guess you were destined, were you, to be in motorsport?
I tried for the first ever time when I was 6. The speed, the fear, the adrenaline I felt on that day was so strong. I can still remember and exactly what I felt on that day, like 23 years ago. Fell in love with the sport straight away.
When you got the call from Red Bull then to join their junior program, how significant was that?
So this was 2013, make or break season in Formula Renault 2 liters. And to make it not stressful at all was $500,000 for the championship winner and 0 for the second. Okay. So it was...
Win or bust.
Exactly. I think that's the most pressure I've ever felt in my life throughout my whole career. Came down to the last race, racing with Oliver Rowland, who I rate extremely highly. He had to win the race, absolutely sent it, hit the back of my car, spun me around and came back to 6th and won the championship. Met Helmut a month later for him to tell me I didn't win enough races, I didn't do enough pole position, I didn't do enough fastest laps. And I thought, what am I doing here then? Because I'm just getting hammered. All of that to finish with a contract in the Red Bull junior team. So it was a turning point in my career. Yeah, a massive opportunity back then.
Pierre Gasly crosses the line to become the GP2 champion. And he has proven an awful lot to Red Bull, who back him.
To get it at the last race is just unbelievable.
And what's next?
That's a good question. Ask Helmut, he's just there.
You did everything you need to, right? Because you won the title, but you didn't get your shot.
It was so hard to take because I was told, okay, if you win the GP2 championship, you're gonna get a shot in Formula One. There's more in F1 and politics and money, and it was like a slap in my face where I thought, okay, what do I need to do more? And kept that mentality that's saying, I'll get my shot.
Gelsomina.
Gelsomina.
It's a cool place, yeah. You got
All these things racing drivers shouldn't eat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I take these small bits. Like these ones, they're easy to burn. Like 5 more minutes on the treadmill, and they're gone. So.
Your co-owner, aren't you, of Versailles?
Of Versailles.
Yeah.
Football has always been like a big part of my life, and I've always wanted to be involved. And that opportunity with FC Versailles came last year. As an owner, I'm trying to provide the best environment from my experience as a high-performance athlete. I want to give them the best they can so they can outperform themselves on the pitch and really bring the best to the team. It's funny to see it from a different point of view. Yeah. If you ask me when I was young what I wanted to become in my life, I would have told you I want to either be Michael Schumacher or Zinedine Zidane.
Okay. So then you get a call from Helmut to say you're in. What is that like?
I remember I was jumping on my bed in Malaysia. So it's like I went there as a reserve driver for Red Bull. He called me to say, well, get ready because this weekend you're racing.
Joining us now, we have Pierre Gasly and Carlos Sainz of Toro Rosso. Pierre, we'll start with you. The moment has finally come. You make your Formula One debut. You've had to be patient, but how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing. Just a dream coming true for me. I worked really hard these past few years to make it happen, and it's worth it. I'm just so excited and really looking forward to this weekend.
When I got the shot, I was like the happiest, and I remember going on that grid and knowing I'm given this chance. Now it's in my hand. I got the car, I got the team, I got the people. Now it's up to me, and I'm in control. That was a very, very special moment. I did these 4 or 5 races in 2017. Then I started the season in 2018. Second race, bang, P4 in Bahrain.
Pierre Gasly, stand up and applaud the Frenchman.
Unbelievable! Congrats, guys!
Created straight away like massive hype.
Pierre Gasly with his second points finish of the season.
Thank you, guys. The car was fantastic.
Okay, Pierre, P6. Good job.
Yes!
Right after Budapest, Daniel announced he was leaving.
A shock, a genuine shock in the driver market. Daniel Ricciardo will leave Red Bull Racing. He's been with them for 10 years, been within the Red Bull family for 10 years, but that's it, gone.
I remember arriving in Greece for my holiday. It was like, oh, Daniel's going. And basically Red Bull got Carlos Sainz as an option. And they got me as another option. And it's basically a decision between Sainz and myself. The phone rang and Helmut told me, okay, get ready. You're a Red Bull Racing driver, start of next year. So this was 6 months into my first season in Formula One.
I was shocked. I didn't expect it to come that fast, you know. I don't think it's only the last few months which made the difference, you know. It's all the sacrifices since I was young, all the hard work I've done, all the people that helped me to get there, you know.
That was my dream and that was my goal as a Red Bull driver. That was ultimately the end goal and what I wanted. So extremely happy I finished that season with Toro Rosso. And then, yeah, I had this 6 months time in Red Bull, which...
Just one personnel change coming into this season at Red Bull Racing. Pierre Gasly, who did so much to impress in Formula One in his rookie season for Toro Rosso in 2018.
Oh, he's hit the barrier.
Gasly for Red Bull, 17th fastest.
You would expect a Red Bull to get out of Q1 every time.
I can't put the throttle down, I don't know why.
Did he sound really extremely unhappy to you?
Yeah, he sounded really down,
yeah,
as far as I was concerned.
Almost tearful.
Oh, that is Pierre Gasly.
I lost it.
Yeah, copy. Are you okay?
Gasly trying to make the move. He's hit him. He's ripped off the front wing. Another retirement. It's all gone away for Pierre Gasly.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite sad.
No!
22, my second year in Formula One, with just no support from anywhere, in a very big team that is very much supporting Max for the good reasons, because he's put on the results. But I'm starting with a fresh engineer coming from Formula E that didn't have experience in Formula One. So it was a very strange dynamic and wasn't really given the tools to really perform. So I tried to fight my own way because I wanted, and at the end of the day, you know, I'm there to perform, and they were not happy, but I'm not happy as well because I could see that just could not really show my potential.
There have been question marks for so many races. Would he stay? Would they stick with him? Within the first week of the break, Red Bull made the order, Pierre Gasly to Toro Rosso.
When I got the call to tell me I was going back to Toro Rosso, almost felt like a relief. When everybody thought, okay, he's not gonna manage the fact that he's getting demoted, I almost felt like sort of second life for me. Straight away I knew, okay, I have no doubt that things will work out. You always learn a lot more in difficult times, and I think that's also part of the reason of the success that I've had following that Red Bull episode. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Belgian Grand Prix weekend, because it must have been the most emotional weekend maybe of your life.
By far. First of all, I arrived on a Thursday with all the cameras on me.
Did you get any advance warning at all that this was coming? Any inkling, any feelings that it was going to come?
No. Everybody asking questions, being demoted, what do you feel, etc. It's just not a nice energy, not a positive energy. I'm there just to do my thing and try to, you know, give my best. But it's a lot of negativity and people actually talking about stuff they don't actually know. Anyway, I go through that. I just want to drive. And then come Saturday,
Oh, there's a big crash there. There's a car has lost it on the way in. Oh, no. Oh, that's a horrible accident. Can confirm to you that it's Antoine Hubert involved in the crash.
we were part of that program like 10 to 15 years old. Like it was 15 drivers in France with potential and talent, and Antoine was one of them. We were roommates, we were classmates, taking breakfast together, going to class together, having lunch, training with each other. And if I'll be doing 13 push-ups, he'll be doing 14, and then I'll go again doing 15. We very much pushed each other to kind of get more potential out of each other.
Like brothers then, because you're essentially living with each other, growing up together.
Well, we raced in karting like pretty much every year from 9 years old until 14. Always try to watch the F2 race, and I see the crash, the red flag, and initially I don't know who was involved, and it looked bad. Team manager told me that Antoine were involved. As soon as I finished the briefing, I kind of ran down to the hospitality and tried to get some more info. And as I went down the stairs, I just saw in the distance my parents. Yeah, like just broken in tears. Sadly, I just understood straight away what had happened, and I just saw, wow.
Hubert, sadly, we know, did not make it.
Yeah, it's just pain.
It was just a matter of time until Antoine got to F1. It seemed like that was his destiny. But it wasn't.
Not the first time I had to go through these emotions with one of my closest friends. I had lost 2 years before, a friend from back home. And 2 years later it happens with Antoine, who I was extremely close. 18 hours later you got a Grand Prix. The only thing people can ask me for the entire weekend is how bad do you feel about the demotion, etc. And you're like, in the bigger picture, there is more to life than this.
I've just known these guys since so long. We shared so many moments on track and off track especially, that, yeah, honestly, I still can't believe it.
Extremely difficult to just handle the emotions. I think it took me years to actually process what had happened, and just to sort of like accept life as it is.
Hi everyone. First and foremost, thanks to everyone who joined. Important for me to organize it today, just to pay tribute to Antoine and amazing talents, and I really hope we never get to lose any of us in the future. Thanks.
You know, you get taught a lot of stuff at school by your parents, but you never get taught how you're supposed to deal with yourself in this sort of situation. And one thing I regret is in Budapest, so after the race we went to party together with Antoine. I didn't want to leave too late, so I kind of left the party earlier. I was trying to find him, I could not find him in the club. I walked out of the club, and then on my way out I saw him. He was on the outside part of the club on the terrace, and I just said, you know, I waved at him and say bye, have a good summer, and I'll see you in Spa. I never got the chance to see him again before the crash, and I just wish I would have waited maybe a bit longer in the club, just you know, just to hug him, or just you know, say bye in a slightly different way. But it taught me to appreciate the moment we live with the people we love, and just to never take anything for granted. They sent me that message when I got the demotion. So prove them wrong.
Gasly is currently second.
We have Hamilton behind on new tyres.
Lewis Hamilton, he's looking for a way past.
The last lap, last corner with Lewis, 7-time world champion.
Hamilton fights Gasly to the line.
It's a drag race. And I could see him in my mirrors with that front wing right next to me.
Gasly Gasly comes home to take second place. It is redemption day.
People wrote me off too quickly because they don't know me, they don't know who is the actual Pierre Gasly, what sort of mindset and mentality I have. This is my whole life.
Sacre bleu, c'est magnifique. I can't stop crying for Pierre Gasly now as well. I'm so delighted for that man.
After a tough season, it was good to be on the podium Formula One, isn't it?
I was praying for that Honda engine to give me everything it had, and first podium in Formula One, and yeah, for sure I will never forget it. I'm just so happy. I don't know what to say.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Getting that first podium, still puts a massive smile on my face. That painting, actually, that moment, I got given that painting and I thought, I can relate so much to this emotion. Getting, up that last straight onto the line, I was trying to get low in the car, really trying to nail every upshift. I was full on the overtake button, but yeah, it just worked out and the emotions were very strong. But Monza was on another level.
Pit entry is closed, but in comes Hamilton.
Now we're going to get a penalty.
It's a 10-second stop-go penalty. Off the road! Oh, big one. Big one into the wall for Charles Leclerc.
Red flag, red flag, red flag.
The man who's really gained out of this is Gasly.
And we're underway once again. Up to second place goes Pierre Gasly.
Okay, Lewis, so box.
Lewis Hamilton in from the lead of the race to take a 10-second stop-go penalty. And Pierre Gasly leads at Monza. AlphaTauri will be pinching themselves right now. They do have a car in the lead of the race. Carlos Sainz going to get second place. McLaren are in the hunt.
You can be patient. Not worried about Gasly.
Will this one get into a wheel-to-wheel situation?
Carlos, you're second. No mistakes. I won this win, Tom.
This one is going to go right down to the wire.
Incredible stuff. Sainz now within the crucial second.
Last lap, one more lap.
Oh, the pressure on Gasly's shoulders right now. Got to get the braking right. Got to turn in correctly.
Don't mess up an apex. Don't go too deep.
The man who was dropped from Red Bull didn't let his head drop though. Pierre Gasly, for the first time in Formula One, wins!
Oh my God! What did you do? What did you do? You did it! You did it! Oh my God! Oh my God, yes! P1, Pierre, P1!
France have their first Grand Prix winner since 1996.
I should have moved to Milan earlier. Wow.
Take a bow, Pierre Gasly. 12 months ago, he came here so downhearted after being released by Red Bull and sent back to his former team. He leaves Monza this year as a race winner in Formula One.
It was incredible, and that's why I really took that moment on the podium to really just process the millions of emotions and thoughts that crossed my mind. I was in my own world. These few seconds I'll keep with me forever. It was a unique moment as well in the sense that it was COVID. There was no one. It was probably that 1 year where Monza never looked that empty. It was a bit of a shame, but it gives me another good reason to win again in Monza in the future.
Here we go.
Here we are. Hi, ciao. This is a cool store. I really like to come here because they have nice designer pieces, a couple of different brands, nice shoes. You like your sneakers, so
I love my shoe.
Oh, you like those?
Yeah. This is bad because I've got 160 pairs of trainers.
160?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
I've got no space to put them anymore.
I get told off in my home because I got too many pairs everywhere, so Kika is screaming about it, but then I'm gonna tell her, 160, wow.
Yeah. Do you think you'd ever have your own fashion brand?
I'm definitely gonna get into this world at some point. I just like the creativity behind it, and like that's why at the end of the day I want to discover other worlds. First time I came in Milan, every man, every woman, I was just staring like how beautiful are these people. Like the style, like everybody's very elegant. But from 15 years old to like 75 years old, like, I've seen the coolest grandmas walking around town. When you're in Milan, you're like, you know, when you go out, you need to make sure that you wear some nice stuff. I'm not sure I got a lot more space back home to fit all the...
It's okay.
I'm planning for the trophies because I don't have no space for the trophies, neither for the clothes, so... Grazie mille.
You're spending how much?
we don't need to put that in the documentary. After that race win, I said, I want to shot back at the main team. Like I want to be fighting for race win and podiums, and it was strange. Like I still can't even understand why they didn't really put me back there, and I didn't think Red Bull will let me go. They eventually did. My manager asked me, "Do you actually want to go?" I was like, 100%, not 100%, 200%.
As we arrived yesterday, it was announced that Pierre Gasly will be an Alpine driver in 2023, making up an all-French lineup with Esteban Ocon.
You know, at the end of the day, I have had an amazing time with Red Bull. As a French driver, to race for a French team and represent a group such as Renault with Alpine, I need this. I put pen to paper on Antoine's birthday.
Wow.
And Antoine was an Alpine driver, and everything fell in the right place on Antoine's birthday, and I could not believe it. Yeah, it was the start of my chapter with Alpine, which is a very, very special story for me.
It's quite astonishing that Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon grew up 20 minutes from each other, and now they're in the same team, and a French team at that.
So you obviously got close with some drivers like Antoine, Charles, clearly you're still friends with now. And then with Esteban, I guess you didn't get on so well.
Well, Esteban is, we could make a full documentary or a full like series about it. We lived moments which people don't even get to live because it's such a unique life. We used to spend Wednesdays and weekends on track together pretty much every week. Him going to my place, me going to his place. We had a very strong bond. Sadly, there was very much like a turning point in one of the races. It sort of like just fell apart after that, like in a very dramatic way, which I don't think we would have even imagined, and which is a bit difficult to explain. It's not like we were together on a daily basis, didn't really have any moments to discuss or anything. The only moment we'll be together is actually fighting each other on track. You always do what you gotta do to win. You don't make friends on track.
These two Alpines, they're not the best of mates.
What was that? He just run me off the track.
As we run wheel to wheel, and again the Alpines.
What did he do? What did he try to attack me?
We know exactly where we come from. We know what we had to go through to actually make it. And I know we also both know that it was actually probably a good thing for us that we had that rivalry that pushed us beyond our potential. And I had no doubt that maybe in 10 years, 20 years, you know, I'm sure we'll be able to talk things out and talk things through in a very different way. But I was fighting him on track last week. I'm probably going to be fighting him against on track next week, and there are things that won't be said until all of that is over. So at the end of the day, it's a very special relationship.
This is a race to remember.
Pierre Gasly sitting in a podium position.
Be cautious out there.
Esteban Ocon hanging on to second as it stands. No one saw this coming.
This is a game changer for their year.
And the celebrations are already beginning on the pit wall.
Punching the air with delight is Esteban Ocon, and he will be joined by his teammate. Alpine have both cars on the podium.
Historical. That's historical. What a race.
Yeah, I signed with Alpine to fight at the top of Formula One, and obviously been 2 years where it's been more difficult. Like starting in Bahrain, we're like, how can we be so far back? And in the space of 8 months, we went from last to getting not one car but 2 cars on the podium. It was insane. You know, seeing what it meant to the team, the happiness, the passion in the eyes of each single member of the team, it was priceless.
The two boys who grew up, let's be honest, not the best of friends, became teammates, and they've both delivered for their team.
Even that moment with Esteban ending our chapter, these two seasons we've done together, was pretty unique.
Pierre, come here.
You remember in Anvil when we were driving on the rain?
Yeah. Yeah, even on the snow. We've been driving on the snow, on the rain.
Was it like that today?
Yes,
pretty much.
Pretty much,
It was the same as it was back in the days when we were the only one showing up at the track under the rain, freezing cold.
Exactly.
But it's all worth it.
It's not always been great between the two of you, so this is great to see, isn't it?
Exactly. I think for our story, nobody knows our story. It's something that is personal to us, but regardless of everything that happened, on a day like today, it makes it very special, yes. And it's a beautiful start.
I can't agree more.
Yeah, one of these races that I'm sure post-career I'll be able to pinpoint as very special.
Your future is with Alpine. I'm interested to know where or what the next 5 years holds for you.
F1,
yeah,
and hopefully with Alpine world champion. That's the goal. I know it's difficult for people to process because right now it's like, how can these guys say that when they're finishing, fighting for just like a few points? But I do believe that with the people we have, we can get it right, and we can see ourselves fighting up the front of the field in Formula One. And exciting times ahead. I'm pushing it because that's obviously my goal. Flavio is obviously very, very vocal about what he wants in Formula One, and I think we're very aligned. He has that desire to win. He has that winning mentality, and I got it too. And I'm very excited to see from next year what we fight for.
Oh, yo.
Aww.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's only been an hour or so.
Huh? I saw you, huh? Did your little affair in the grass. You want to play, huh?
Yeah. What? It's like he's doing zoomies, isn't it?
Yeah, it's full zoomy time.
He's like a performer, isn't he?
You little cheeky boy.
Yeah, I've had a blast today. Thanks very much for your time.
No problem.
Thanks for showing me your city, your life, what's going on, your beautiful dog. What a poser, Simba.
What a pose! What a fur! Look at him. We brushed him just for the day. Like, look at that.
It's almost like he knows it's the last shot.
He's stealing the show.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. No, I really appreciate it. Good luck with everything.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks for letting me tell your story, mate.
Yeah.
It's really
no
cool.
problem.
Thank you.
No worries.
Right. Let's go chase Simba, shall we? Yeah. Wow.
So this is the woman's side. Cost me a lot when I come with Kika.
Okay, so Kika's not here, so we'll
Kika
focus.
is not here today, so it should be a cheaper day.
Do you sometimes need to pinch yourself?
Literally every day. There is not a single moment where you think, I'm not lucky, or I'm very grateful for the life that I have.